How stubborn is K2? After attempting to ascend K2, American mountaineer George Bell made a unique comment in 1953. He called it the Savage Mountain and said it was impossible to reach the top. The world has 14 peaks that are higher than 8,000 meters. 5 of them are in Pakistan, 8 are in Nepal, and 1 is in China. The British government called Pakistan's 5 peaks K1, K2, K3, K4, and K5 during a trigonometrical survey in 1856. K2 stands out among these as the world's second highest and deadliest summit. Because there have been a lot more climbers killed on K2 than on Mount Everest, it is regarded as the most dangerous area. The main obstacle to early ascents of K2 was the absence of a well-defined path to the summit. Victor Wesley and his group made the first known effort to climb via the Northeast Ridge in 1902. Only the base camp, which is situated between 5,000 and 6,000 meters above sea level, was reached after 68 days of unrelenting labor. When they returned, they called this mountain a beast and said that neither beasts nor people could overcome it. In 1909, the crew made a second effort, but they were unable to go past the base camp. Duke, their leader, is renowned for saying that K2 would never be climbed. The pivotal moment occurred when American climber Charles Houston made a substantial contribution to the mountain's exploration. On the southwest side, he discovered the Abruzzi Route, which is currently regarded as the most practicable and easily accessible route to the summit of K2. Dudley Wolfe and his group were the first to climb the Abruzzi Route in 1939, reaching 8,000 meters, the current location of Camp 4. Tragically, though, their attempt to advance to the peak was cut short when a number of team members vanished, forcing the others to return. Charles Houston made another attempt in 1953 with his group, which included famous climber George Bell. Regretfully, the expedition suffered a similar fate, and during this voyage, George Bell suffered frostbite and lost a leg. On July 31, 1954, 2 Italian climbers, Achille Compagnoni and Lino Lacedelli, successfully ascended K2. Colonel Ata Muhammad, a Pakistani climber, and Amir Mehdi, a Hunza porter, helped move supplies up to 8,000 meters. Sadly, when they returned, Amir Mehdi suffered frostbite and lost a leg. Japanese climbers became the second team to successfully summit K2 in 1977, 23 years later. Ashraf Aman, the first Pakistani to set foot on the summit, and 1,500 other Pakistani porters were part of this trip. Wanda Rutkiewicz, a Polish climber, became the first woman to successfully ascend K2 in 1986. She tragically died 8 hours after her accomplishment, adding credence to the rumor that K2 targets female climbers for retribution. Climbers from all across the world have attempted to ascend K2 over the years. Some were successful, but others fell prey to the mountain's wrath. The 3 major disasters are 3 particularly notable K2-related tragedies. 13 climbers died on one excursion in August 1986. 6 climbers died in 1995 while descending from the summit of K2. In one of the deadliest climbing disasters in history, K2 killed 11 experienced climbers in August 2008. A number of films have been inspired by these tragedies. These 4 Hollywood films are a must-see if you're interested in K2 films: K2, 1991 Limit Vertical, 2001 The Summit, 2012 The Himalayan Siren, 2012.